All right, I'd like to thank you guys for watching my video. There's a lot going on in this community. I want you to know I finished a book here called the Woodland Siouan Lexicon by me, Stephen Redclay. Got over 400 pages. Got it printed front and back. That's a lot of language for the next generation. This is from my people who lived at Fort Christiana. Siouan people of the East Virginia. The ones who kept the Europeans safe when they first arrived on our shores, encroaching upon the land. Oh yes, that's a lot of history that the history books left out and they don't tell you about. Okay, I'm gonna end this video. I appreciate you watching it. There's a lot going on. You got a lot of people trying to find out the history and where they come from and who the people are. I can't speak for everyone. I can only tell you about my family from Virginia, the people of Fort Christiana, the treaty that we had, the treaty of Middle Plantation. Those are my people. Those are people of Virginia, indigenous brown-skinned people of color. Free people of color is what they call them. They call them American Indians back in the day also. We didn't call ourselves that. We called ourselves Saponi, Catawbas. Saponi means black water shooters or dark water shooters. The word is synonymous. Dark and black is the same. The pole, that's the shooters. The water is the knee. Saponi. Catawbas. People of the river. The Ye-Ish-Wa-Hare. Yep. So I have a lexicon I finished here, over 400 pages long, by me, Stephen Redclay, Manika Juti. It's going to be for the next generation. So the younger generation that's coming up, they would know the language. They would know the history. They would have a culture. Oh yes. Information is out here. All you got to do is dig for it. In the language, the Indian was called Jo Shape. The Jo is the skin. Shape means the dark. Just like a Shape. A black Shape is black. Shape. Jo Shape. White man was a Jo Ska. The Ska is the white. The Jo is the skin. The Nika is the man. So they call themselves Nika Jo Shape. Means dark-skinned man. That's the people of the land. That's the American Indian. All this red stuff, even back in the day, the Indian red crayon was a dark brown. It wasn't red, it was dark brown. But the people today are something different. That's a government designation that they gave him. Native American. Yeah. They're not the same people as we are. Those are newcomers that the government usurped our identity and passed it on to them. I have nothing against them. We related. The younger generation don't know the history. So they get upset when they find out that there was other people for 200 years fighting the Europeans before they crossed over the Mississippi and ran into a different race of people. Yeah. When you digging it for graveyards in the East, the South, all you're going to find is people of color. You ain't going to find Native American graveyards. Back in the day when we went to school, elementary, junior high, high school, there was no Native Americans in our schools. That means their parents wasn't living in the area to have kids to go to school with you in those areas. Going to the grocery stores as a child, there was no Native Americans in the grocery stores. There was no Mexicans. At least not in my hometown, not in my state. Well, I can't speak for the whole state. Scratch that. I can't speak for the whole state. Not in my city, not in my town. Throughout the South, as I traveled throughout the South growing up as a teenager, I had my driver's license at age 16. I was everywhere, state to state, from Georgia all the way over to Texas. Didn't run into not one Native American. Once I crossed that state line and reached Texas, all you see is Mexicans. Mexicans. You know, the ones that speak Spanish, the European language from Spain. That's who you see on that side of the country. Yeah. Information is out there for those who have ears to hear, eyes to see. Recognize who the indigenous people of this land, who they are. We still here. We ain't going nowhere. Well, until my next video, I want to make sure everybody know this language. Teach it to the younger generation. Teach it to whoever I can. Peace.